What is going on? Shout out to my new and old school subscribers and my TikTok family. Let's get right into it. Listen, I'm going to show you how through semen retention, you're able to seduce all women. Now, understand something, gentlemen. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You're grown men. You know I'm your brother and I love you. So I'm hoping that you won't use any of these methods I'm teaching you to pull some kind of dark, psychology tricks on women. But I am going to tell you how to get them to be obsessed with you. And the video's not going to be long. I got to get you guys to want to be a member so that you can want to get some of the real detailed stuff. But let's get right into it, right? You want to be on purpose, okay? On purpose at all times. And your purpose should be aligned with God, and your purpose should be about you. About you and you only. I ain't playing with you. Be about you. Make your life about you and you loving God and your close relationship to God and you showing everyone else the gifts that God gave you and you trying to help people as much as you can, but you got to make it about you. Now, you're thinking to yourself, well, David, my guy, that's going to make me come off selfish. So what? So what? Selfish? Listen, everybody got their own perception of things and perspective. Some will call it selfish. Some will respect you, and all women will love it. I don't care what they say. When a man centers himself and makes his life about his purpose, it makes him so wet, man. You know what I'm saying? The coochie be cooching. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you're on your purpose, all right? Yeah, confirmation. Now, number 2, you got to get some type of, for the grown, you know what I'm saying, folks, swag about you. For the younger folks and for it being 2024, Riz. Now, your Riz and your swag, this is, the combination of the two. You know what I mean? You having the ability to dress in a way that's not the same as everyone else. Also, make sure you're wearing clothes that fit you and always make sure you're standing straight up, chest out. You know what I'm saying? Again, you might not think these things matter, but women pay attention. Next, you want to make sure that you're, is that a Red Robin or something like that? What you got going on there? All right. You want to make sure that your, what was that? I just said it in my head. Your dress game, your wrist game. Oh, being in shape. This is one of the most important things because as you get in shape, your bone structure will change, especially in your face. Your jawline will come out more, and you'll probably start upgrading as far as like getting your beard. That'll be another one. You know what I'm saying? We'll put that as a different bullet. But get in shape. All women like an in shape guy. When you're in shape, it seduces women without you having to do anything. Like when I work out on TikTok, I'm seducing these women and all I'm doing is lifting weights. Now you guys are like, well, you're probably doing extra. No, I'm literally just lifting weights and doing it like you're supposed to. You're supposed to do it slow, methodical. I like the time under tension type of workouts. I don't believe in heavy weight, putting that wear and tear on you and only being able to do the exercise a certain kind of way. And it's not right. You know what I'm saying? You're throwing your body around. I like making sure I can have the weight where I can stand there straight. Not, you know what I'm saying, and just bringing the weight up slowly. Now you thinking, well, how women love this stuff. They're in there hitting that like button like crazy. I'm just lifting weights. Listen, I'm not trying to get too graphic, but women like the veininess of everything on your body. I realize the more veiny you are, they want, listen, I'm gonna be real. They want you to be just a big walking phallus. I'm telling you the truth, y'all. I'm being real. They want you to be just a walking dick. Listen, think about it. Every woman I've listened to online, they be talking about me and stuff. They make mention of veins in my shoulders, veins in my forearm, veins in my hands. You know what I'm saying? They see the veins. They really want to see the veins. Now, they might feel like it's just something that makes them think about a phallus, which it 9 times out of 10 is. But it's also instinctively by nature their way of knowing that you're healthy, because if your blood vessels are showing, then you have very good blood circulation, and that means you're very healthy. So instinctively, it's something by nature that they pick up on. But women like you to be nice and veiny. You don't have to be big. You ain't got to work your butt off, put this mass on, that you got to eat all this food to maintain the mass, and then you're pooping all the time. No, bro. Like, you can just, you know what I'm saying, eat like a normal person, or put yourself on a 1 meal a day. You know, do vegan or carnivore like I'm doing right now, and then get yourself a good workout regimen and maintain it. Women, your fitness is everything, dude. You can seduce any woman. You can look like anything in the face. Even if your face looks like, you know what I'm saying, that ditch over there, you can still get in shape, put a hat on, grow a beard, and hide most of your face, man. And then have your body exposed. These women love it, man. I'm trying to tell you, we don't understand how much the woman enjoys the view of a man's body, you know, because they don't tell us the stuff. But see, I got insider information for you. You know, they love it. That's why they're always cheating, and they're always looking for some personal trainer, because no matter how much a woman wants to sit there and say, oh, you know, we're all emotional intelligent. Men and women cheat. It's already been proven. There's stats out there to prove it. Women cheat more than men. Women cheat more than men, and it's always going to be more than likely with some guy with more than you, money or more muscle. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be the hypergamy. Anyway, whenever you're doing these things, you should be always getting up, meditating, you know, doing some type of Pilates, yoga. I do like light weights and some type of cardio. I like to walk for the most part. I think walking is best. You guys make sure you're walking. But I believe overall, what I've realized since last year is just staying active, period. Like, I set up circuits on the outside of my doorways, so when I walk by them, you know, I do certain things. But I don't do it all the time, but I do it pretty consistent. And I'm always walking, and I never sit down. Like, I never sit down. So I think that, because when I'm standing up, I'm always, you know, holding my stomach in, shoulders back, holding my shoulders together, chest out. So working that kind of stuff all the time, you know what I'm saying, conditions you. And also, you know what I'm saying, adds to the swag and the riz. You got to have a nice little walk about you. So make sure you guys slow it down whenever you're walking. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush anything. Also, before I get off of here, eye contact. Make sure you maintain eye contact. When you blink, blink softly. You know, if you think about it, you'll understand what I'm saying. Blink softly and don't blink too often, okay? You should be maintaining eye contact, because eye contact, you can speak through your eyes. Eye contact, that Sigma riz, the Sigma gaze, the Sigma stare. I don't want to say stare, because the stare kind of seems creepy. Yeah, the Sigma gaze. That eye contact can seduce a woman without saying any words. So imagine this. Imagine being able to seduce a woman physically and mentally, and then you start speaking. She's done. If you're able to seduce her with your riz game, your eye contact, because your overall appearance, right? Make sure at all times, no matter when you leave your house, you got yourself together. Like I said, you're a representation of living God. And, you know, got a clean cut going on, got your clothes together, everything's fitting right, you're in shape, and you start talking to women and making eye contact, you know what I'm saying? They lose it. And again, remember, always you guys be washing your clothes, washing your ass, making sure you have fresh clothes on, shampooing and conditioning your hair. Because more so than the smell of cologne, women like the smell of fresh, right? Like, women like that smell, like you're washing your clothes. They can smell fabric softener. They can smell like leave-in conditioner. Women pick up on those smells, man. So like, they can tell, right? And they're always looking to see how you groom, because if you're not grooming right, they already know you're a mess. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, make sure you're grooming yourself. I'm not overly grooming, you know what I'm saying? But just make sure you're grooming yourself. And like this stuff adds up. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting money in the bank, right? It builds, it builds, it builds. And then next thing you know it, women are just obsessing over you. And here's the thing. The only way you can tell that women are obsessing over you is they stop talking to you altogether. See, when I first started in the game and I was looking kind of raggedy, by design, by the way, I could have easily been buying brands back then, but I was saving money, which I'm glad I did because I got to get lawyers. But women were hitting me up, and these were some baddies, right? But I also noticed that they had a lot of attitude in their content they were posting. So, you know, I would say certain things, and the next thing you know, they'd be like, I got all this money, and I'm a CEO, and So when I looked kind of broken, the women were coming after me left and right, leaving comments on my posts, but they were kind of, you know what I'm saying, BS comments or whatever, like feel sorry for me comments. But they all knew that I was attractive, period, because I see these women jumping in my live streams on TikTok. And it went from that to when I started getting myself together, and I know I got myself together because when I go out, women can't keep their eyes off me. The comments stopped. The pity comments stopped. You know what I'm saying? Jumping in my lives. If they're doing it from fake profiles. And what it showed me was I'm too attractive for them to feel comfortable letting me know that. And that's when you know you got it going on. When you're too attractive, I didn't know I was halfway out of view the whole time. When you know you're attractive, you got it together, and they know it too, women are like putty in your hands. They, like, when women talk to me, they can barely even talk right. You know what I mean? They be stuttering, they're so shy. I mean, even women that you would think that claim to be all this alpha and stuff, and I've had narcissists, you know what I'm saying, like my ex and them, they cannot get into a word battle with me. A truly anointed person of God will always have the gift, you know what I'm saying, of gab, the real gift. Not the fake one, but the real one. Words just flow. So it's not something that most people want to really deal with. You know what I'm saying? And that's something else that you get on top of, man, it's cold out here, y'all. I mean, it's cold. It is cold. I ain't even going to act like it ain't cold anymore, man. I can't feel my toes, my nose, you know, my fingers, or my mouth. But it is what it is. I'm about to finish this up. All these things together work to make you this force. And you know what? It's not even really the way you look after you craft yourself together to be this best version of yourself. It's the energy you bring, because as you're crafting yourself and you're upgrading yourself and becoming this better version, your energy's different. Like when a man is really stepping into himself, his energy changes, and the energy gets to people before you do. So before you get in a room, they're going to feel your presence. And then by the time you get in the room, that's like heavy spiritual pressure. So women love this. I don't care. It's a natural instinct to want to go to a guy with heavy spiritual pressure like that. So just keep doing what you're doing. You guys got it together. Make sure you also subscribe to my other channels. Links in the description. More content coming soon. I got to get this channel up and going, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a new year. It's a new me. Your boy's divorced. Happy as I can be. And I'm going to show you guys. You haven't seen nothing yet. Peace, love, and light.